Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and we're having some fun with color in the kitchen today. Springtime, there's such a beautiful assortment of produce, and it's a little healthier than using the dyes. Why not use the beautiful color of food to dye your eggs this season? So I wanted to show you, I've done this already yesterday because I needed time for the eggs to hard boil and for the eggs to soak in the dye. So I want to show you some colors in the foods that I used. So let's play a little guessing game here. First one I want to show you is this beautiful vibrant orange egg. Look at the color on that. Can anyone guess what we used? We used the peel of an onion. So very simple, just take a small pot for the onion. I used about 4 onions. And in the bag there's always the loose skin. So I just gathered all the loose skin that I could, and I put 2 cups of water in a small pot with 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and just let the skin of the onions simmer for about 20 minutes. So that was the onion, and that was the beautiful orange color. Now I love using the mason jars, so once the liquid cooled, I transported it to a mason jar and then left it in the fridge. The next color I want to show you is this gorgeous yellow color. It just, oh my gosh, looks like the sunshine. Look at that beautiful yellow. Okay, that's with turmeric. So many of us have turmeric in our pantry, right? So I used 2 tablespoons of turmeric to 2 cups of water. Same thing, you can use a small pot, and this is the color that it formed. One tip I will say, 2 tips. To get them in your mason jar, an ice cream scooper works perfect. So the egg nestles right in there. You can lower your egg right into the jar. So use an ice cream scooper to get the egg in and out. And this was soaking overnight, so I wasn't here. You'll notice that there are some, like a little white spot where the egg was sitting. So if you are home and doing this, let the egg circulate around your jar every couple hours so that you avoid any of the white spots and get a completely covered egg. So that's orange and yellow. Okay, now for the blue, okay? We used red cabbage. Red cabbage here, just take the leaves, cut it into chunks. I did use a larger pot for this. And you get a gorgeous, gorgeous purple liquid. So this is really fun to do with the kids. You can talk a little bit about science as you're dyeing the eggs. It actually turns blue. Look at that beautiful blue color. That's probably my favorite color of all of them. It's a gorgeous blue. So red cabbage will make it blue. Now if you combine yellow and blue together, we get green, right? So in this other jar, I mixed some of the yellow turmeric liquid with the purple red cabbage liquid to get green. And this is such a great emerald green. So you can have fun mixing the colors together. The other vegetable that I used was beets, and I thought we were going to get a pinky color. We did not. It kind of came out beige. So what I would do next time to make the color darker, I had only used 1 beet, and I want to show you the beet that I used. So beets are very dirty, so you want to wash them, or maybe just peel the skin off, cut them up into chunks, and throw them into the pot. I used 1, so you might want to use 2, and really let it simmer and cook for at least 30 minutes. I had done about 20 minutes, so for the beet, definitely do it longer, and maybe use a little bit more color. But what I wanted to show you is I wanted to say, okay, this is natural color. We can drink this. So let's peel an egg, put it in the dye, and see what happens. So this one did come out a beautiful pink, and it has no shell on it. I took the shell off, which here's a tip, soak it in ice water, and it peeled off beautifully. So if you were having brunch, how cute are these eggs to have a little color for your deviled egg? So you can have deviled eggs and have the pink. So another option, other food items that you can use, you could try paprika. if you don't have beets, and see what color, red, orange, you'll come out with that. You could use strong black coffee if you want brown eggs. I mean, there's just, have fun with it. Have fun with the color combinations. And another twist, just to have fun with the kiddos, before I dump the egg into the jars, I wrap this one in a rubber band. So let's see how that kind of came out like a tie-dye with little stripes. So just take your rubber bands, wrap it around your egg, and then gently put it in your color. So I will post the recipes or the concoctions below of the amount of food versus water and vinegar in the pots, but it's super simple and it's very easy to do. This is going to last. I'm not going to dump this. I'm going to put the lids back on it, labeled. I'm going to bring it home so next weekend when my kids want to color eggs, we have it all ready to go. And the other thing I want to mention is food waste. Okay, you might think we're using food to color the eggs. What are we going to do with the food? I'm going to share a recipe for borscht, which is beet soup. So you could use beets, you could use the onions, you could use the red cabbage, some carrots and potatoes, and make a great soup. So I will post the recipe in the comments below for that. And never throw out your greens if you're using your beets. Okay, this is packed with nutrients. Okay, it can be a little bit bitter, so you just want to saute it like you do spinach. And just add some seasonings. Maybe you add a little bit of vinegar to alternate the taste. Add a little salt, some citrus. Mix it with some spinach, right? But you can eat these, so saute them so they soften up. Don't ever waste your leaves. And cabbage stays in your refrigerator for a while. Just put it in a bag in the refrigerator. You can make some great coleslaws. So always use the leftover produce to maximize food waste. So have a happy weekend and let us know what colors you come out with your dyed eggs. Happy Friday.